dollar bills, y'all. Come on and
I wanted to talk a little bit about your songs. I mean, you have produced more than 3,000 songs, and over 170 of your songs and albums have gone gold or platinum. And you've won Grammys for songs like Me and Mrs. Jones, sung by Billy Paul, If You Don't Know Me By Now, sung by Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes. You have, I mean, Love Train, Backstabber, Money, 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 now very prevalent because of the Apprentice.
Yeah, which is
I
great.
know. I mean, that's an incredible thing because I was just speaking to somebody before who was saying that that song is so perfect for that show.
Yeah, we were very happy that they used that song as a theme song, and especially for Donald Trump. Every place that Donald Trump goes, they play it, you know, for the love of money, which is
terrific
perfect
for you.
Well, that's great. And it's great to keep the song alive.
Right.
It's.
You like it associated with Donald Trump?
Well, yeah, I think it's good because Donald Trump is an unusual person and.
Charismatic.
In fact, The Apprentice is one of my favorite shows because I believe that The Apprentice is not only just a TV show, but it's an educational show that teaches people the seriousness about business and how to get into business, how to stay in business, how to be successful. And so I'm very happy to be associated with Donald Trump.
Interesting, because you're both an entrepreneur and a song and a musician. So
that's correct.
I can see that.
Go ahead. Can I piggyback off that for 1 second and ask you a follow-up question? In the current climate, you know, especially with the current administration, we feel like the racism has been more outright, so to speak. And there are I was going back and forth arguing with somebody on Twitter just the other day who feels like right now this current administration has done more for black people than we realize, has done more for black people than the previous administration. And some people would argue that it's better now that the racism is more in our face rather than hidden. What's your perspective on that?
Well, that wasn't the intent of this administration to do a lot of good for us. But the nature of this administration is good for us. Because now, you know, sometimes you think you're where you are not. And so Trump is letting you know where you really stand. And because of Trump's way, he is an anomaly. There's never been no president quite like Mr. Trump. But there's something that he's doing. I'm going to come out in a few weeks and talk about it. But Trump is destroying every enemy that was an enemy of our rise. Who's the enemy of our rise? Is it the Department of Justice, where we get none? Is it Congress, where you make a law that favors us and then you turn around and destroy it? Is it the media that has destroyed every black leader that stood up for us, calling us out of our name? Martin Luther King suffered it, Malcolm suffered it, Du Bois suffered it, Marcus Garvey suffered it. So he's attacking the media, calls it fake news. Well, I don't think everything is fake, but I know very well that we have been the victims of some fake news. He's beating up the FBI. Go at it, baby! Because they've been beating the hell out of us ever since J. Edgar Hoover and the counterintelligence program of the U.S. government. So go ahead, Mr. Trump.
Paperwork is straight. All my thing is Florence needs to be put on notice that my paperwork is real, because they're still trying to pretend that I'm not who I am, and that's very frustrating. Stop trying to make me an American. And one person's trying to throw everybody out of